Have you heard of the saying, knowledge is power? It is definitely true. Knowing how to do things gives you an upper hand in what you are doing. It allows you to take control and not be swayed by distractions. However, spending a lot of learning and studying a certain thing also boosts your ego. And sometimes it goes a little too much. People tend to reject other people's advice when they think they already know everything. This is a ticket to disaster for financial literacy. Sadly, many people have this closed mindset that can lead to bankruptcy in the future. Well, you clicking this video means you have an open mind and are eager to learn more about finance. Sit down, relax, and listen as we talk about what you should never do with your money. Pennywise, the channel focuses on exploring wealth and increasing savings through life-changing practices about personal finance, money earning and management tips, avoiding hoaxes, and so much more. Our goal is to equip you with a penny-wise mindset through your journey to fund and help you experience the life you desire. So please join us on this exciting adventure by clicking the subscribe button below. Having money is always exciting, but being too ecstatic could sway the balance of your finance and could take a toll on your budget. But don't fret, we are going to discuss 6 things to prevent these from happening. 1. Don't co-sign on loan for someone unless you have the means to pay it back fully. Your debt-to-income ratio will rise if you co-sign for someone else's debt, which will hurt your chances of being accepted for personal credit cards and loans. When evaluating any application you submit for a credit card or loan, companies consider the cosign loan the same way as they would for all of your other obligations. It may sound harsh, but even if it is someone very close to you, people often change when it comes to money. There have been many cases where cosigners had to carry the burden alone because the person they cosigned for ran away. The last thing you want to happen is losing and being in debt because of someone else's borrowed money. Another thing is that if the other borrower doesn't pay, creditors will hold you accountable for any debts you've co-signed. Creditors or third-party debt collectors may pursue you for late payments, resulting in a lawsuit being filed against you. Would you want to risk the chances of a case? Number 2. Do not buy when you are feeling various emotions. Have you noticed that when you are feeling down, ecstatic, or bored, you feel the need to spend? This is what we call retail therapy. Especially during the pandemic, we were all anxious for our health and bored in our houses, so we all shifted to online shopping to cope. Of course, shopping is not bad, but it can become hazardous when used as a reaction to manage our emotions, which is why emotional spending is the name given to it. People sometimes use shopping to hide unpleasant feelings such as tension, boredom, anxiety, and low self-esteem. However, shopping will never be able to offer us true long-term relief from these types of emotions, and it badly hurts our finances. Before you know it, you have been scrolling through online shopping sites and checking out the budget. Spiraling down your financial goals should never happen. Do your best to avoid these from happening. Instead, try to distract yourself with other activities. This way, you would not think of some new pants or shoes. You could also evaluate your emotions first before clicking that Add to Cart button. Try to describe the feeling you were experiencing. If you are sad or anxious, consider what purchasing this item would do for you. Do you really need this, or are you attempting to eradicate these awful emotions? Number 3, stop living beyond your means. Having a good life is what everyone aspires to achieve. Wearing the softest clothes, the comfiest shoes, or using the latest gadgets have always been the reason why most people work hard. However, due to poor financial education, people tend to upgrade their lifestyle if they earn a little more than usual. This is especially common when a person gets a promotion at work. They often feel the need to upgrade their lifestyle when, in reality, they are barely earning to support a decent life for a long time. This is a dangerous habit, yet sadly common for most people in the low income range. One of the things you could do is to check your bills and receipts to see if you are spending more than you realize, especially in specific categories. You may discover that you're overspending on food by eating out or having meals delivered frequently. Keeping track of your expenses allows you to control your budget and make amends for the excess spending. In this scenario, it may be time to refocus on grocery shopping and cooking and limiting eating out during weekends. Number 4, avoid lending everyone money. While it may be easier to say no to people asking to borrow money when you are not that close to them, it is quite different if it is a family or a very close friend. Humans are naturally emphatic, and it is hard to see someone close to struggling. However, lending money may strain your relationships with friends and family, especially if they may not be able to repay it. It's possible that emotional suffering is greater than the loss of cash. Lending money also means that your budget would be affected. You could think of it as excess spending. Yes, you may possibly get it back, but it is still a subtracted amount from your forecasted expenditures. It is vital to keep money out of family matters, but if you must lend them money, be ready for the chance that you won't get it back. You must always prepare for the worst. It may be your relative or a person you have known for decades. Still, humans can do unimaginable things in the name of money. It is better to condition yourself first. Number 5, do not be carried away with marketing discounts. Have you ever bought something you did not really plan just because you saw it is 30% off? Or buying new clothes because you were given a discount coupon by just randomly passing by the mall? Be honest, maybe at least once you were pulled by it. These are all marketing strategies by companies for you to spend more, all the while making you think that you have saved. But in reality, you did not really save anything because you spent money to pay for it. This is one of the most common and effective ways to keep businesses running. Discounts are not always bad when used wisely. These discounts could really be beneficial when shopping for your needs. Watch out for supermarket deals. They could cut down your expenses and free your budget. Just be aware of not getting addicted to it. Also, keep a shopping list before popping into the supermarket. You might buy something you do not need just because you saw it was on sale. Number 6, do not get fooled by fairy tale investments. There are lots of investment schemes that promise you a guaranteed double or more of your invested capital. Do not get fooled by this. These are usually too good to be true investments. There is a massive chance that this is a scam and would put your money down the drain. Investments with stocks and bonds would be safer and more guaranteed. It is more important to wait for your money to grow as long as it is secure than these quick cash programs with no security. That was quite a lot. Money is a tricky thing. It can make you feel like you're on top of the world one day and completely helpless the next. Knowing what to do while being open with advice from other people is a great way to not lose track of financial freedom. The ways we discussed above are great information to remember to keep your hard earned money secured. If you want to learn more about finances, consider subscribing by clicking the big red button below and ringing the notification bell to get notified when we upload new videos. Feel free to like and comment your thoughts so we'll know your feedback. Thanks for tuning in and see you again in our next video.